Happy Prime Day. If you are a Tesla owner or a future Tesla owner or just somebody shopping for a Tesla owner, you're in the right place. I already scoped out all the best Tesla deals on Amazon Prime Day, so you don't have to. I'll go over all of them, starting with some must-haves, followed by some pretty cool slash fun things, and then finish off with just some random stuff. Links to all these products are down in the description below, and let's get into it. Starting off with the screen protector, an obvious must-have for any Tesla owner. You have the choice to go between glossy and matte. Here I have the Carwiner matte screen protector. I have this one both in our Model 3 and our Model Y. I'm not lying, you can see purchased 3 times right here. I recommend this one. The matte finish gives away some of the glare so you don't see the glare as much, and also it doesn't hide the fingerprints completely, but it does do a better job at hiding the fingerprints as well compared to the glossy screen protectors. Next, another must-have, the center console organizer. This one's from Spigen. In my Model 3, I have one that's like a felt material. It almost matches the inside of the console here. I'm not a big fan of it. Jojo has this one in our Model Y. I like this one much more. It feels more sturdy. It has a rubber finish in the bottom. It just looks more high quality and it feels better, and they got a pretty good Prime Day deal too here on Amazon for it. She also has the same brand organizer for the armrest as well. I couldn't find it on Amazon, maybe not doing a Prime deal for it, but I found this package here, which if you're interested in a center console tray organizer and the armrest organizer and this armrest secret storage here and a cup holder thing, this is perfect for you. This whole 5-piece set for $35, great deal. And these look like the same ones from Spigen with the sturdier finish, the rubber finish in the bottom too. So we don't have these personally, but these look like they'd be pretty good quality, and it's a pretty good deal for this set here. So as far as must-haves go, those are the 2 that every Tesla owner needs. The rest of these must-haves aren't absolutely must-haves, but they're nice to have. So let's get into these floor mats here. These are from Superliner. If you're gonna get floor mats for your Model 3 or Model Y, I recommend that you get some that fit the Tesla specifically. The ones that fit very well, look very good, they feel very good, they're easy to clean. These are very sturdy. We love ours very much, and the fit is perfect if they're designed to fit in the Model 3 or the Model Y. So if you're gonna get floor mats, make sure you get one that fit the 3 or the Y. And these have the option for the Model Y 5-seater, Model 3 seats as well. These look like they fit very, very well, and a pretty good deal, $140 for all these here. The price is $140, but you got this $50 coupon you can apply here, as well as using this promo code for an extra 10% off. So all things considering, this is a pretty great deal for this floor mat set. It doesn't come with this next product though, which are these back seat covers. We love these actually, but I gotta say, they're Velcro, and at least out here in Vegas in the heat, the Velcro has melted so much where if you try to peel them off, it's not the Velcro coming off, it's the actual seat protector to like the Velcro piece, like that glue is coming off. The Velcro is very, very strong. So if you're gonna get this, it's probably gonna be a permanent thing, which we're okay with. Like I said, we love it, it's great. But if you're someone who is not sure about it and then you change your mind and wanna remove it, you're probably gonna damage it if it melts like ours did. Next, these mud flaps here, $26. Again, not a must-have, but a nice-to-have sort of thing. We have them on the Model Y, but not the Model 3. These are the same ones that we have actually, as you can see, last purchased here, so I'm not lying to you guys, we got these. I like these because they're not like rock solid. They actually have some flex to them, but yet they're pretty good, they're pretty stable. I mean, we've had our car for a few months now, took it on a long road trip through some crazy weather, and they've held up really, really well. I feel like if like the solid ones, like if you hit a rock, they're just gonna snap or break, and I don't want that. So these are very super easy to install, and they're very durable. For $26, that's quite a deal. I found the sunshade here as well. Another one of those things that if you're gonna get a sunshade, make sure it fits your Model 3 or Model Y. It's super nice and easy to put in if it fits the windshield very well. I think Teslas have a larger windshield than most cars, so if you buy it like an all size fits one kind of thing, it's not gonna fit too well. You get some heat in there. This one we have, it gets the job done very well. $20, can't go wrong. It's not a must-have, but I would argue that's like here in Vegas, it definitely is a must-have. Speaking of shades, we got this as well, this roof shade for the Model Y. I have to admit, I was a little skeptical at first about this because we have our roof tinted, at least I do on Model 3. I wasn't sure how much extra comfort this would provide, but I gotta say, driving in her Model Y with these on makes a huge difference compared to my Model 3 in the heat. These come in gray, black, so you can choose your color. $36, super easy to install. But we don't have these in particular. We have some from EV Base. I'll leave a link down below for the ones that we have as well. But just any kind of roof shade, if you're in the heat in the summer, you can stick your hand up and feel that glass roof and you can feel how hot it is. And this takes that away. You don't realize how much heat's getting down on top of your head until you have something like this here. So like I said, I was a skeptic at first, but for $36, especially again, out here in the Vegas heat, that is a heck of a deal. And lastly, less shades, I promise, but these are for all the windows. So if you're someone who wants to go camping in your Model 3 or your Model Y, this is a must-have for you. It's very nice to have that privacy, especially when you're sleeping in your car, right? These cover all the windows. This one comes with the windshield cover as well as the back window cover as well. Nothing on the roof, so if you want all windows, including the roof, you want to get the roof ones as well. But these have all the windows, and for $53, that's a pretty good deal. And lastly, for the kind of must-haves, this back seat seatbelt holder. We don't have this because we don't use the back seat very much at all. If we did, we would for sure get this because what this does, it places a gap between the back seat and the seatbelt. And if you have the white interior, over time, that seatbelt rubbing against the back seat will cause some discoloration and cause that stitching to wear down a little bit. And this just prevents that from happening. But again, we don't use the back seats nearly as much to justify this because we just never use it. But if you have kids or something and you go back there a lot, definitely worth the $15.99 here on Prime Day. Now let's talk about some fun stuff, starting with our favorite accessory by far, this fridge for the Model Y and the Model 3. I honestly can't believe they put this on a Prime Day deal. For $4.59, it is an investment, but I gotta say, if you are even a somewhat avid camper, road tripper, or just want to have like super OP trips to the grocery store to keep things cool in your car, this is awesome. We love this thing. I made a whole video about it, reviewing it, because we just love this thing. And Sherry Industrial, this company, was actually nice enough to give us a discount code to share with you guys. So you'll get some money off on top of this $4.59 Prime Day deal if you use code VegasTesla at checkout. And like I said, it is an investment, but it is huge. We love it. It is awesome for road trips, for camping. One of our favorites, and I highly, highly recommend this. From a high price point to a low price point, we go to these Hydro Flask holders. I would argue it's a must-have here in Vegas where it's so dry and so hot. I know I've said it a lot already, but we like our water here. And this slides very easily into the cup holders. I carry my Hydro Flask everywhere, so it's super useful for me. For $8.49, an absolute steal. Not Tesla specific, it doesn't need to be. It fits in the Tesla cup holder and it's just perfect. Next we have this dashboard cover wrap, this carbon fiber finish. I have it in my Model 3. I think the Model Y interior with the white wood looks pretty nice, but the Model 3, at least the older one that I have, has that original brown wood that doesn't really fit in with the interior of the car, I don't think. This gives it a much more sportier, sleeker look. Super easy to install. It's just some tape you peel off the back. And I have a glossy carbon fiber one. I like the sparkle of it, but I gotta say sometimes it is a little bit glary in the sun. When the sun's hitting down from like noon on top of your car, it gives you a little bit in your eyes where you gotta wear sunglasses, kind of a little bit distracting there. So I'd recommend like the matte here. They have a matte glossy option. They even have a white option too if you like that white wood, want to get that look in your black interior Model 3. You have that option as well. But for what this price is, was it $63, including 10% off coupon for Prime Day? That is a great deal for an easy upgrade to give your interior such a much sportier look. These are foot pedal covers. I have these again in my Model 3. Once I got the acceleration boost, I wanted to get all this stuff to make my car feel sportier. And this is just one of those things that I got. It might be a little bit too much just trying to do it. There's nothing, no performance enhancements at all. It is just for looks. You don't really feel a difference because my shoes on when I drive. I'm not sure if they feel grippier or what. I can't tell a difference, but it gives it a better look. They have some color options here. I picked the red ones in my car. I got the red ones here. And you can see $14. If you like the look and want something cool, unique in your car, and you like this, it's a good deal. But our favorite easy upgrade for our Model 3 and our Model Y are the wheel covers here. So just disclaimer, we have our wheel covers from EV Base. Again, I'll leave a link down below for those specific ones on our Model 3 and our Model Y that you see here in the video. But I found these off Amazon that look very similar to the ones that we have in our Model Y. You can take a look as well. They have a few different styles. You can choose from either of these here. But this Prime Day deal for $120 is a pretty good deal, I would say. I think with EV base, if you use our code, it's about the same price. So if you like our style a little better than these, you can use that code if you'd like to. If you like these a little bit better, then you have that option as well through Amazon Prime on this Prime Day deal. I will say I can't speak to the quality of the ones on Amazon. The ones we have from EV Base are very good. They've lasted for a long time. They're super easy to install and gives the car a much better look. So like bang for your buck in terms of improving the look of your car. At $120, this is a really good deal. Sticking with the wheels, we have these tire valve covers with the Tesla logo on them. These are pretty fun. They're not prime deal, so I gotta say, but for $7, I gotta throw them in here. You can choose between a few different colors. I have the black ones. Jojo has these purple, sparkly ones that, you know, to each their own. But again, super easy, a little bit of a customizable look on your wheels. Subtle, but for $7, a pretty cool look. And lastly, for the fun / cool things for the Model 3 and Y at least, on the exterior, you can buy a spoiler. For $110 Prime Day deal, it's a pretty good deal. I bought one, it's not this one, I bought one from Accessory. I'll leave that link down below if you like mine. But this looks very, very similar. I wanted something that looks like the one that comes with the performance trims. I have a long range, so I had to buy an aftermarket one. So I bought this matte black one that looks like it would be OEM from Tesla if they made one for the long range Model 3. And I like it. I have no issues with it. It's not peeling. That's the biggest complaint that I've seen from a lot of people. Mine's not peeling, at least not yet. So I can't speak to the Amazon quality one here, but for $110, it's a pretty good price for an aftermarket spoiler. Heading back into the interior, we have this under-screen storage organizer. We don't have it. We don't really care for it, but a lot of people like it, so I wanted to include it because for $20.99, that's a pretty significant Prime Day deal. And if you like storage and you want more places to put your small things, it's a good option. It's easy to install, it looks like, just goes right under the screen. Very subtle, but again, if you're someone who likes a lot of storage for a lot of small things, that's a pretty good deal, 52% off the original price. We have these car seats, super underrated. If you're someone who runs a lot or goes to the gym or just gets sweaty and don't want to get all that sweat on your leather seats, these are perfect. They're not Tesla specific, but they're super easy to just put on after a workout or something. They just go around the headrest and that's literally it. They fold up super easy, keep them in the trunk or the front or in the back seat, whatever. They take up no room, different color options, but again, it's just perfect for if you're sweaty and don't want to get sweat on your car for whatever reason. These are perfect. And for you dog owners or maybe kid owners, if you want a back seat cover as well, again, not Tesla specific, but this works really well for us with our dogs in the back seat for a quick trip. I'm just worried about like their nails puncturing the leather. I don't know if that actually will happen or not. I think Tesla seats are pretty strong, but I just like to be safe. So we got this and it's held up very well over the past 2 years now with our Tesla. And for 20 bucks to have that protection, it's a pretty good deal. And full disclaimer, the one we have is this one here, but it's not on any sort of Prime Day deal. So just wanted to show you guys, if you really like our color and want that one, you gotta pay a little extra. But I'll say the Prime Day deal for what looks like the same thing for half the price is probably the way to go. If you're someone who works in your car or eats in your car a lot, I use this a lot. I work in my car, so this foldable tray is perfect. It fits very well for the Tesla. I don't think it's Tesla specific. It says it is, but it would fit in most cars, I think. But this one fits very, very well. Folds up super easily, super light, very sturdy. Highly recommend it. $47.20, 20% off. It's a pretty good deal for something like this. On these last few random things, disclaimer, I don't have these. These are just JoJo ones. I honestly can't justify the reasoning to buy it. Maybe you can, but I want to go over them. They're on some Prime Day deals. Let's start with this dashboard cover here. It shows that it's going to reflect the heat off of this back out. I don't know if this actually cools your car down. I doubt it. But if you like this felt material, this felt look on your dashboard, you can get it here for $16.71. She also has this silicone protector frame for her screen. She doesn't use a mirror one, but she has this for her screen. Maybe if you hit your knee on the screen sometimes just to protect that a little bit, but that's what a screen protector is for. So I don't know, but if you like this look, it comes in different colors. We've got black, you get white, you get pink. I guess that'd be pretty cool if you're someone who's into that crazy stuff, but for $7.58, it's a pretty good deal, I guess. I'm not hating on JoJo's accessories, but if you like this silicone cover for your wireless phone charger, why? I don't know, but if you like it, here you go. It's on a pretty good deal. 34% off, just a piece of silicone you put over the charger. I don't think it makes your phone any cooler or charges it any faster. It's just for looks, I think, maybe some grip, but $11.19 if you want it. And lastly, we got this 2-pack mini car trash can, not Tesla specific, just a regular car trash can. I don't know, she likes it. I don't know what to say about it. It's just a trash can, so if you want them for $15 for 21% off, here you go. And that about wraps it up, so thank you all for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please consider subscribing or sharing with a Tesla owner who would find this video helpful for them. Like I mentioned, all these links are down in the description below. They are affiliate links, so if you do shop through those links, I do earn a small kickback through your purchase with no extra cost to you. So if you do that, I appreciate that. But as always, catch you in the next one.